WWE RAW has been the longest running episodic show in history. The show has been around even before I stepped foot on planet Earth. Even before internet was introduced. At its peak, Monday Night Raw was averaging 10 million viewers during the Attitude Era days, and now it's hardly getting 2 million viewers on average. Raw has been on a downward spiral, and this new deal with Peacock doesn't make it better. Here is 6 key reasons why WWE Raw has become unwatchable in this episode of Unscripted Talks coming up. Let's jump into the obvious. Number 1, ratings. Ratings is just going down the hill. WWE is not making any positive effort to bring back the ratings back on track. Nowadays, the ratings, it's averaging 1.6 to 1.9 million viewers, and if WWE managed to cross 2 million or 2.2 million, that's considered as a positive backstage. That's how low WWE has got. People are not enjoying the show. It has become very boring, to be honest. And that brings me to reason number 2. 3 hours is way too much. In India, Raw begins at 5:30 in the morning. This show has become so boring to watch for me that I doze off by 6:30. The roster is there, the talent is there, but the show has become boring to watch. The writers have no clue what they're presenting to Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon is clueless to what to do. Looking at the ratings, the third hour is the worst rated for Raw. And it's obvious, people just tune off, and that's how boring it has become. Even though the talent perform better in the third hour, the show is much better in the third hour, but the people tune off because of the bad second hour or even the bad 2 hours of the show. Reason number 3, brand split. In 2016, the brand split took place yet again. WWE separated Raw and Smackdown talent and began producing shows. While Smackdown was the best in 2016, it's very underrated. They were giving opportunities to deserving talent, and even they called it the land of opportunities. Raw became even worse even though they had the best of talent. And in 2019, Vince McMahon then again introduced a bizarre wild card rule.
I'm a genius!
Which made superstars to appear on either shows for a limited amount of times. That was so overdone, and that wild card rule lost its value. And that did no good to Raw as well. Even though they were getting talent from SmackDown, they were being so overused that people started questioning whether he's a Raw superstar or a SmackDown superstar. Which brings me to reason number 4, creative direction. WrestleMania 37 is done. It's over. A fresh season needs to be started. And what does WWE do? They continue on the same freaking feuds. Creative has no idea whatsoever to handle such a talented roster. I don't know what Bruce Pritchard is doing. SmackDown is at least doing fine, but Raw is abysmal, to be honest, and I don't see any new major feuds right now in WWE. And Backlash doesn't make it even better, because WWE has advertised Backlash as WrestleMania Backlash, which means the WrestleMania matches are going to be on Backlash. It's going to be a rematch Backlash, to be honest. Reason number 5, women's division is helpless. Look, Charlotte Flair has again come back into the women's title picture, which doesn't make any sense. Even though this time the character presentation has been relatively good, the promos have been good, but again, it's the same matchups. We need new faces. And WWE has probably got the best talent. I say this again and again. WWE has got the talent, but they are not using them. And coming to the tag division, WWE doesn't respect tag team wrestling. Hence, tag team wrestling has not been good in WWE. So how can you expect a women's tag team division to flourish? And the final reason, the commentary team of Raw. Vince McMahon is on the ears of the commentators all the time, be it on Raw, be it on Smackdown. That's not the issue here. The issue is, why was Samoa Joe taken off from the commentary desk and was subsequently fired? He was probably the best announcer there. And this new guy, Adnan Work, I don't know how to pronounce his name to be honest, he is not doing good as well. I know I'm being too critical of this new guy and we should give him some time, but he is not at all good. He is not giving that flavor, that interest, that hype. On the other hand, look what Pat McAfee is doing on SmackDown. He was also introduced. He is doing great. He's bringing that excitement. He is doing phenomenal, to be honest. And Corey Graves was transferred to Raw for this reason alone, to handle that team. I don't know what to say, guys, but WWE RAW has become so unwatchable that I can go on forever. But on the positive side, I've got 6 ways WWE can improve Raw, and that is in the next video. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and clicking the bell icon so that you never miss a new video. Until then, take care, wear a mask and stay safe, stay home.